What's up, y'all? This is Czar. I want to give you a overview and a review of the Radial Q3. The Q3 is a three-band inductor coil EQ. There's some famous EQs that are coil EQs. One being the Manly Massive Passive. Go on Radial's site because there's a ton of information about this EQ on their site. It's a really interesting read. This is probably the most interesting and unique EQ I've ever used. And if you notice, there's no frequency switches on the EQ. That's because every switch has a preset. You've got high boost, you've got mid cut, and bass boost. So all your presets in the bass is boosting it, all your presets in the mids are cuts, and all your ones on the high is a boost. These are very broad EQ curves. So this little switch here, little silver switch, the mid shift switch halves the curve. So for instance, like for example, I know the first preset is a 3 dB shelf. The mid shift would cut it down to probably a dB and a half. So because the curves and cuts are so broad, the mid shift halves it, and you've got a 150 hertz bypass switch, your output fader, and your bypass switch to switch the EQ into the circuit. It's a very easy to use EQ. What I love about it is you don't focus on what frequencies you're boosting or cutting. This EQ forces you to listen to your ears because you're not going to memorize each one of these presets. You will find the ones that you like and tend to stick with them. Like for the high end, I like 1, 6, and it's 10 or 11. And on the bass, I think it's 3, and I forgot the other one I like. But you'll, over time, the more you use this EQ, you'll learn your combinations, and you'll be able to get really good sounds with them. I've only really used them on vocals. I haven't used them on drums or guitars or anything else. But as far as vocals, they sound better than all my plugins, and I really like the tone that you can get out of it. I was kind of down to find out there's no transform or anything in it, but the coils, you do get some analog saturation from the coils. Even if you left all the switches out, you can use the fader to drive the saturation from it, and it gives it a really nice tone, thickens up too. So I'm going to play some examples and let you hear what this EQ can do on a vocal. First I'm going to play just the dry vocal, and then I'm going to come back with 4 settings that I found that I liked on that vocal. All right, here's the dry vocal.
And you were the one who saved me from the fire. You set my soul free, but now your time has expired.
And here's one of my settings. It's 405.
And you were the one who saved me from the fire. You set my soul free, but now your time has expired.
And the next one's going to be 608.
And you were the one who saved me from the fire. You set my soul free, but now your time has expired.
And then 765.
And you were the one who saved me from the fire. You set my soul free, but now your time has expired.
And for the last one, I'm going to do 898, and I'm going to put the mid shift in for all of them.
And you were the one who saved me from the fire. You set my soul free, but now your time has expired.
Okay, and now I'm going to play just the beginning phrase of each one, going back through all the settings. So I've already printed these files, but I'm going to play just the beginning phrase, all of them back to back, just so you can hear the tonal change of each one quickly.
And you were the one who saved me. 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 And you were the one who saved me.
Okay, so one thing else I want to point out, the Q3 is a fully enclosed 500 series EQ. I prefer my 500 modules to be fully enclosed. Just help not getting any dust or particles, anything. I don't know, kind of. Sometimes I can kind of worry about that. Um, Also, the switches on them feel really good. Now you can hear them. They've got a real click to them. So of course they're stepped, but they're really some of probably the best knobs I've felt on a piece of gear. I really like these knobs. They feel good, and they're definitely not cheap. I spoke with the radio rep at Sweetwater Gear Fest, and I believe he told me they're military grade, uh, which I mean basically means it's really good components. But yeah, there's the Radio Q3. Check it out. If you can go on Radial's website, you can see the curves for each preset. So they do give you the curve, so you can see what it's doing. But like I said, you're not gonna really want to go by that. The best thing to do is to use your ears and listen to each curve and to basically turn the knob until you find something you like. EQ can get frustrating if you go too long without finding a sound that you like. But when you do find a sound that you like, it's really good once you find one. But there you go, Radio Q3. Any questions? Comment on the video, and I'll catch y'all next time.